Came home after being on vacation out of town for 6 weeks and found there was a water leak. And the whole back of the house was flooded and you couldn't even open the doors. The flooring had buckled under the doorways, and the doors wouldn't open, and there was water everywhere through the whole back of the home. And that's what we experienced. And on a Friday evening, so we weren't even sure if we would be covered until the following Tuesday. So yeah, that was what we came home to. Well, Allied actually didn't get involved with us until we got ready to rebuild. And by the time we were ready to rebuild, we were pretty exasperated from the moisture issues and the asbestos issues. And it seemed like everybody that walked into my house had a clipboard and a red flag to tell me that I can't even touch my own home because it's got asbestos and it's got moisture and it's got all these problems. But then all that was cleared when I met Tony to come out, and he did a very good job of giving a very complete estimate as far as the repairs. He was conscientious and thought of issues that after all my years of building things, I didn't even think of. He pointed things out to me, and he included those things in his estimate, and he gave me a very thorough estimate that did actually cover my repair costs. So that was a positive. I felt better after I met Tony. From the insurance company and adjuster were always clear with me about the fact that all the problems that I was so concerned about, the moisture, the asbestos, all these things of trying to get our house packed up, trying to find out how to do all these things. And in my short lifetime, that was the first time I'd ever had an insurance claim. So I was losing it. Both Lance and Joe made us feel better. The initial adjuster that came out to meet us made me feel better. Everybody tried to make the crazy old man feel a little better about what he was having to deal with at the time. So, and the insurance company was thoughtful enough to, when I did get ready to finally rebuild, they're the ones that got Tony in touch with me and got this whole process of the repair moving forward. You know, I would think, I already have mentioned I have a lot of years in construction. I've built a lot of things in life. So I would think offhand, anybody other than me would want to give Allied Restoration a 10 out of 10. And me, I'm so damn picky, I'm going to put them all the way down to a 9. Here again, I'm thinking that my friends and family are a lot more ignorant. They don't have all the abilities that I do. And yes, I would think that anybody would be very happy. All the interactions, all the people that came to visit us, all the people that had to accept me looking over their shoulder were very courteous, and they were very professional. And I was very pleased with all the interactions. In my purposes, because I did go through this the first time, and my initial thoughts were negative, because my initial thoughts were, whatever happens, the insurance company is going to try to take advantage of me, and their repair guys are going to be just the hardest to deal with. That was my initial thought. And because I hear so many horror stories about so many people getting their homes damaged and having to go through these battles and these wars and these everything else, that I don't know if all their experiences would be the same as mine were, but in my experience, I found that I could trust my insurance company, and I found that I could trust my insurance company's preferred contractor. And so to me, it was my personal experience, just one time that I had this, was I'm glad I put my faith in my insurance company and my faith in the insurance company's preferred contractor, which was Allied Restoration.